What are the top 4 things you need to do to transform your garage from kind of a humdrum space into an awesome working area? Well, stay tuned to the end of the episode, but we're working on one of them today, and that's unboxing these cabinets and getting them placed along the wall behind me here. Let's get to it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Detached Garage. Again, today we are addressing one of the 4 top things you might want to do when transforming your garage from a kind of dull space into an awesome working area. We are addressing the cabinets. So put your guesses down in the comments below on what you think the top 4 things are, and we'll get to that at the end of the episode. But today we are going to start unboxing these NewAge Pro cabinets. Might not be my final end-all be-all go-to, but the value is absolutely there. Looked at a ton of cabinets, a ton of pricing, everything from the MSS Plus to the Boxo cabinets to Lista to ProSlat, a ton of different cabinets. And for the value, these ones here really can make the difference if you're on a budget, which I certainly am right now. So maybe aspirational goals in the future to change this cabinet array out, but for now, this is going to do absolutely great. Let's flip the camera around. I'll take you through the specifics that I got and some things that can help save you money if you're looking to do a custom cabinet array that they don't have just an off-the-shelf option for you to order. So the cabinets arrived. This was all shipped on 3 pallets. I've taken the bamboo countertops off of this pallet here and moved it over here. But this all here was roughly $4,500. And this is going to take the entire wall up here, all the way from the corner to underneath the hose and electrical reel. And we have an extra standing cabinet as well as a high wall mount cabinet to be able to take that and move that somewhere. My plan is going to be to put it over here in the wash bay area for storing towels and detailing products, and have a cabinet over here for this. So the one big tip I want to show you is that you can order in sets. And so they have some pre-configured sets, like this one is a pre-configured set, and this one is as well. But then you can also order the individual pieces to kind of go through and complement those individual sets. So I've got 2 of the upper cabinets here. I've also got a wider storage cabinet here. And then I've also got a wider tool drawer here. So the one big tool drawer as well as this tool drawer here should hold all of the tools that I have coming. We'll get into that in another episode, but those should do, and then the additional lockers, the 42-inch as well as this one, should do just fine for the rest of the piece. So let's get these unboxed. Let's get them mounted up on the wall and secured, and we'll figure out where everything's gonna go with all these outlets and everything like that. But really excited to show you the installation process of these and how it's going to turn out. Let's get to it. So we're getting the cabinets unboxed here, and we're starting to realize that the feet do not come installed. Not a huge deal. We just needed to figure out what sockets and wrenches and bits for the Milwaukee tools we needed to get in order to get them installed. So we kind of split up into 2 teams here, where one person was unboxing the next set of cabinets while the other team was kind of finishing putting the feet on the other cabinet. This first cabinet was the most difficult because we had to drill holes into it for the hoses to come through, so we could hook up the hose bib in the future. So here we're drilling holes, measuring where those holes are going to come through, getting the previous hoses off of the other part, and then setting it down on top of it to route the hoses through those holes. The other team split in and started unboxing the other components as well. This was pretty interesting because those other sets, they put the lower cabinets and the upper cabinets inside of the storage lockers. So now the other team is kind of leveling as we go here, and the
the second team is installing the feet on the bottom to get those cabinets ready to level the next set. Now we're starting to figure out how the cabinets are actually going to attach to each other as well as attach to the wall. So we're figuring out what countertops are going to go where and what lower cabinet positions need to be placed. We're getting the second storage locker taken care of and feet installed on that so we can take it over to the wash bay. While that's happening, we're finishing putting the lower cabinets on. There is one electrical outlet behind the storage locker that we need to cut a hole for, but we're still leveling at this point and trying to figure out how to cut that hole and where to cut the hole and measuring to make sure we only have to cut once. At this point, we've got the hole cut, everything looks good. We're getting the level of the storage cabinet looking good. So now that everything's leveled, we've started to attach the cabinets to the wall. There are hanging brackets that you can attach them to the wall with, but we opted for just drilling through the back and hitting some studs. The bamboo countertops, the 84-inch one was a little bit warped, so I had to sit on it while we screwed it down just to make sure that we had it as level as possible. We had all of the reveals completed, just putting the finishing drawers back in, and now we've got this cabinet array pretty well set.
All right, guys, so we've got all of the bottom cabinets in. The one really nice thing about NewAge cabinets is they are pretty much 100% assembled except for the feet down here, which you bolt these feet on and then you screw the actual leveling feet into those. So all of these cabinets are fully assembled. So we screwed them to the wall. They also come with cleats in case you don't want the feet. If you want the floating look, you can actually put cleats on the wall and then they sit on top of those. But all of this is up and we've got all of the wall cabinets here ready to go. One's still in the box, but we will get that out and get that put up. So there is a ton of trash that comes along with this. We've got a bunch of boxes and pallets and everything, and certainly one box to go still. But overall, this is exactly what I wanted. There's an empty space here. This is gonna be a stool to roll around. And the hardest part was actually this right here, which is where that water spigot goes outside. So we've got that. We drilled a hole in the back, and this one just didn't quite line up with the hole that comes pre-installed here, but not a huge deal. So I had to actually there is a drawer in here. I had to take that out because we have to connect the two somehow. I might try and modify the drawer to have like a little notch in the back of it or something so we can still use it, but I won't do that until we get this hooked up for good. So stay tuned for this. This is another project we got to do, but overall, really happy with how this turned out. We'll do another episode with hanging the upper cabinets. That's a little more difficult. We're gonna have to cut holes for this as well. So, but overall, really pleased with the look and really pleased with the amount of storage I have. Again, if I have more tools than I know what to do with, I can always put another one of these right here, but not super necessary right now for the amount of tools that I have. Someday, maybe we'll get that done. But this is the layout for right now. If you have any questions about the installation or the cost or anything about these cabinets, please put those down in the comments below. And I hope you put your guesses down below because we're about to reveal the other 3 things that a garage really needs to take it to that next level. Number 1, lighting. Up here, you gotta have good lighting. It makes the workspace, no matter what you're doing, so much better. Number 2, flooring. Making sure you have good protective flooring, whether it's Swiss Tracks, whether it's this type of epoxy coating, whether it's a polyaspartic, whatever it is, the floor coating can really bring it to life. And the third thing is wall coverings. Having a nice drywall, painted wall, tiled wall, slat wall, whatever you're going for, make it functional, make it work for you. Those are the top 3 things other than cabinets and storage that really take a garage to the next level. Thank you so much for watching Detached Garage. I hope to catch you on the next episode. And if you have any questions and you want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button or drop a comment below.